Hey everyone, this is Pistol Pete, and today we're going to be doing Benhart of Jugo's quest, getting the Moonlight Greatsword and all his gear. Right, first off, this is Majula, where he's going to be outside Shaded Woods, just outside where you unpetrified Rosabeth. You're going to need to talk to him here to start the quest.
The way under's all blocked up, you see, by this god-awful statue. Heavens above! Who thought it a good idea to put it there? Oof, I'm in quite the pickle now. See that statue? Gives me the willies. You stare at it for long enough, it starts to look alive. It just doesn't seem quite right. There are no craftsmen round these parts. Hey, you don't think a real-life person was turned to stone, do you?
Straight after speaking to Benhart, you're going to need the unpetrified Rosabeth here. You're going to need a fragrant branch of yore. So after saving Rosabeth, you're going to need to speak back to Benhart so he knows the way is clear so he can carry on with his journey. If you don't do this, he's just going to carry on sitting there.
What? Clearing the way was you doing, was it? Didn't think you had it in you, pal. No. That's not like it sounds, no. It was a pleasant surprise, that's all. Name's Benhart. Thanks to you, I can resume my journey. If we share the same path, I'm sure that we are going to meet again. I'll repay my debt to you in battle. I swear it, by my sword. The road ahead's going to be long, but I'm here to help. I am in your debt. It's a true man who honours his debts, and I'll see mine paid. I swear it, by my...
Okay, so now comes the tricky bit. You're going to have to summon Benhart. 3 boss fights. And he's going to have to survive them. He cannot die. Otherwise, you won't get his equipment. So there's 4 boss fights you can summon for him altogether. And this is one of them. This is the Prowling Magus boss fight in Brightstone Cove. This is by far the easiest one out of the 4. So you need to summon him for this one. His summon sign is going to be at the Royal Army campsite in a nearby tent. What I've done, because Benhart's summon sign is so far away from the boss, I've took out all the enemies before the boss. So Benhart, he has a free run to the boss, and he's going to have full health going into that boss fight, making this easier. So I advise you do that. But just go in there, tank the damage, get your buffs on, and you should be fine with this one. But Benhart should survive this pretty easy. So there's one ticked off. So just after facing the Dragon Riders in Drangleic Castle, you're going to need to talk to Benhart again so you can summon him for the Mirror Night.
Oh, well met, friend. Good to see you well. Yes, very good indeed. I journeyed from the distant east to perfect my swordsmanship. And legend has it that powerful beings slumber in this land. This sword has been in my family for generations, and only a real man can wield it true. I may face any manner of man or beast, but none shall be a match for my sword. This land is a right mess, eh? King's gone. The people have a mad glint in their eyes. The land itself is overrun by terrible beasts. No better place to test my sword, eh?
So, Benhart's sign's going to be to the left of the fog gate. This time it's going to be a bit more tricky. So you're going to need to be aware of Benhart's health. He actually died on me first go. But if this happens, just quit and reload. Just quit and reload. Because if you end up killing this boss, quest is over. And just keep trying until you do it. I would recommend maybe going in there with a friend or co-op and try and protect Benhart. But yeah, you should be able to do it easy enough anyhow. Just a few tips. Right, so next up is the Forest of the Fallen Giants. He's going to be sitting just past the Pursuer boss fight.
Well,
So just go past that area and you should be able to find
what are you
it.
doing here? Who'd have thought we'd meet in a place like this? Fate just won't let us stay apart, will she? See, the old sword's caught your attention. Well, you've a good eye then. That has been in my family for generations. They say it is crafted with moonlight. And we all know what that means. It wards off evil. And I wouldn't trade her for all the riches in the world. It's said that no man has ever teased out the sword's true power. But in the right hands. I see you've taken a liking to the sword. Well, but this is one sword, pal. I'll win it, if you still insist on having it. Then you will have to pry it from my Cove. I've a great debt to you, and I'll never forget it. I, Benhart, swear by my honor to aid you in your darkest hour, so no problem, pal.
Once you have the Ashton Mist, you can now go in the Memory of Orro, where you can find Benhart. Once you speak to Benhart in the Memory of Orro, you can now summon him for the Giant Lord in the Memory of Jeigh. So you're going to need to do that if you want to summon him and carry on with the quest.
Oh, look at you, old friend. I see your travels way upon you yet. Just remember, I'm always ready to help. My homeland is in the Far East, a kingdom of honourable fighting men. And this sword yet awaits a true man to wield it. I know how swords think, you see.
So now on to the Memory of Jeigh. His summon sign will only appear if you speak to him in the Memory of Orro here, so make sure you've done that. You can't summon Captain Drummond at the same time, because Benhart's sign won't appear if you've summoned Captain Drummond. His sign is going to be right here. This is a harder boss fight to keep him alive than the last. He's going to fight the two big giants right outside this fog gate. We're going to need to run to the big giant lord here and get as much damage as you can before Benhart comes and teams up. I recommend a high damage weapon like a greatsword or some high damage magic. Benhart will die in time, and if he does and you notice his health going low, like I said, make sure you quit and reload, because you want Benhart to survive, otherwise you ain't going to be able to do this quest. So that's 3 out of the 4. So the 4th one is in the Throne of the Want. You can summon him here to the left of the fog gate. Only at the first boss fight in the Throne of the Want against Throne Watcher and Throne Defender. I recommend co-op for this highly, because they can sort of gank him a lot and you can't get any protection on him. I've done this co-op, and I think it's the hardest out of the 3, so probably do the first 3. Make sure you survive for them first 3, and then you could just go and get his equipment. Once Benhart survives 3 of the 4 boss fights you've summoned him for, you can get his equipment in the Memory of Orro.
A good many times. Oh, my dear friend, take these.
That sword that you've got, may I, have a look at it? It's interesting. Oh, no, I'm afraid this is a fake. It's not worth much at all.
Yep, this is a fake. You do all that for a fake crap weapon, but you do get achievement, some decent armor. Yet the sword has got 160 damage, base damage, and has no scaling, and takes 28 strength to wield. So yeah, it's pretty useless. It's a fake from the Moonlight Greatsword, which you quickly discover. But Benhart, being the proud knight he is, and he believes in this sword, you know, you can't help it. But yeah, let's read this description and find out a little bit more. The blade of this greatsword shines like the brilliant rays of the moon. In the oldest legends really spoken of today, it is that the sword was born of a great white being. Then what explains this lifeful weapon? Perhaps there's been some mistake. Be honest, this shield doesn't look much better either. It hasn't got 100% protection and only 50 on other protections and 40 stability. So it's pretty of a weak shield. This palmer emblazed with a family crest of sorts has clearly been around for several generations, but has no special value. Yeah, you can say that again. Yeah, the actual headpiece of this armor, the armor overall, ain't so bad. It's upgraded with normal titanite. So yeah, the best part of the equipment of Benhart is the armor, especially the headpiece. Helmet of unknown origins belonged to Benhart of Jugo. Apparently Benhart found this wandering land to land, but its origins are unknown. He wore it all the time, he adored it so, leaving a slight odour. Oh, Jesus, I'm taking this armor off. I know it's not a straightforward quest, just talk to him here and there. Just make sure he survives them 3 boss fights. It may take a few goes, you might have to quit and reload, keep trying, get that achievement. Hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I tried to be most informative as I can. But anyway, see you next time, guys.